In the book of Genesis, chapter 38, verses 1 through 11, we encounter the story of Judah and Tamar. Judah, one of the sons of Jacob, marries a Canaanite woman and has 3 sons. His firstborn, marries Tamar, but is wicked in the sight of the Lord and is put to death. Judah then instructs his second son, Onan, to fulfill his duty by marrying Tamar and producing offspring for his deceased brother. However, Onan also acts wickedly and is struck down by the Lord. Judah, fearing for his youngest son, Shelah, sends Tamar back to her father's house, promising to call her when Shelah is of age. This passage sets the stage for a story of loss, duty, and unfulfilled promises. In verses 12 through 19, we see Tamar taking matters into her own hands. After Judah's wife passes away, Tamar learns that Judah is going to Timnah to shear his sheep. She disguises herself as a prostitute and positions herself along Judah's path. Judah, not recognizing her, solicits her company, and she asks for a pledge until he sends her a young goat as payment. Judah gives her his signet, cord, and staff as a pledge. This section highlights Tamar's courage and determination to secure her future and fulfill her duty to her deceased husband. Verses 20 through 23 reveal Judah's attempt to fulfill his promise by sending the young goat through his friend, the Adulamite, to retrieve his pledge. However, the woman is nowhere to be found, and the people of the place claim no prostitute was there. Judah decides to let the matter rest to avoid public disgrace. This part of the story illustrates the themes of secrecy, reputation, and the consequences of one's actions. In verses 24 through 26, Tamar's pregnancy is discovered, and Judah, unaware of her true identity, orders her to be burned for her perceived immorality. However, Tamar reveals the items Judah gave her as a pledge, proving he is the father. Judah acknowledges his wrongdoing, admitting that Tamar is more righteous than he, as he failed to give her to Shelah. This moment of revelation and confession marks a turning point in the narrative, emphasizing justice and redemption. Finally, in verses 27 through 30, Tamar gives birth to twins, Perez and Zerah. This conclusion to the story signifies new beginnings and the continuation of Judah's lineage. Despite the trials and tribulations, the birth of the twins represents hope and the fulfillment of God's promises. This section reminds us that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, new life and opportunities can emerge.